Hey guys, I have some awesome coins here that I want to make into some rings. Now, the reason why I picked it is because of the beautiful detail of each one. Now, when you make a coin ring, you want to think about how you want the detail to show. You have two sides of the coin, exactly, the obverse and the reverse, okay? So when I first laid my eyes on this beauty, I was on my friend's Empire Precious Metals, and I said, you know what? I never seen this before, but this is what caught my attention. Bam! This reverse side. Now look at the coats of arms. If you look at each one, you see that the detail, absolutely beautiful, right? Now, I would take the center of it out and you would see all of the coats of arms going around the ring. Now, because this is a 1 ounce silver coin, it's actually a coin. Yes, it is. Look at that. The Camelot. And 1 second. Is this a coin? Yeah, there we go. We see that 2023 New A. I may pronounce that totally incorrect, but you get my points. It's $2. So it's actually a coin, right? Now you can't go to the store and buy anything with it. But we know that silver spot price has risen. So at least it's worth its weight in silver, right? But this is why I bought the coin. I wanted to make a beautiful ring. And this is all that will be shown. All of these coats of arms. Now I would take the center out and make that a pendant. Okay. And the inside, I will leave this alone. So this would be the inside of the ring. Okay, so you'll still see King Arthur and all that good stuff, him slaying the soldiers and all that, but this is the focus, okay? The next coin that will make a beautiful ring would be this one here. For those who would love the creation story to be put into a ring. Now, each one of these would show beautifully if you put some like liver or sulfur on the coin once you make it a ring. I would punch the center out, right? And then I would make sure the liver or sulfur would show the detail. For those who really can't see it, let's go into it. You know, you have Adam and Eve. You know, God created the ocean, the birds of the air, sun, the moon. You know, all of the creations down to the water, and rested on the seventh day. Beautiful, beautiful coin as well. Yes, it is a coin from Samoa. 2024, $2. 0.999 fine silver. This would make a beautiful ring. What do you think? Okay, the next one that I will make into a ring is the dragon and the koi fish. I love this coin, and I always wanted to make it a ring. Now, I would have to be very careful because the center, I want to make sure that I still show a lot of the dragon face. The koi would be saved, right? But I would try to punch a small hole. Now, this will be a thick coin ring, like a very big, chunky coin ring. But I think it'd be worth it for those who like heavy rings, because I want to make sure that I captured all of the detail, right? And this will be the obverse, Elizabeth II. This is 4 nines fine silver. But I always wanted to make this a ring. Now, the only part that I would be upset about is because the beautiful frost, it will leave the ring once I form it because of the heat and all. But if I put some, and also it's nice and glossy, you see this kind of two-tone, like a satin finish, along with the detail underneath. I would try to keep that as much as I can. I wouldn't apply so much heat to the coin. But when I add some patina to it, you will see it pop with detail. This is another one of the coins that I would love to turn into a ring. I bought this, and as soon as I seen it, I had to have it. All right, next, I have a smaller version of the creation ring. This is a 1/2 ounce. So for those who don't want a big, chunky silver ring, I can also do it in a 1/2 ounce. Another way, I thought this would be great for maybe a pastor, someone who wants to represent the faith. So this is another good ring. So if you don't want the 1 ounce version, the bigger version, this 1/2 ounce would do just fine. I want to make this into a ring as well. Now, the good old faithful, one of my favorites is this Egyptian coin. Now let's see the obverse. Okay, this is a 1956 Egypt coin, extra fine. You see that there's some blemishes on the coin, some nicks, but it's to be expected, right? But the beautiful part of this coin is the wings. When you see the wings spread across, it's absolutely beautiful. This is one of my favorite coins to turn into a ring. Absolutely beautiful. So I probably made about 3 of these so far. I have one that I made for myself I made a mistake on the ring. It was about to rip. And I said, you know what? I saved it and I kept it for myself. But this is one of the top rings to make. 2 years ago, every coin ring creator added their flair to it. You had some people who added a jewel right in the middle, like a ruby or some type of stone. They put it right in the center of the sun disk, and it looks absolutely beautiful. Also, we had Patriot coin rings. He put a gold tone, 24 karat gold plating on that ring. Oh man, it was absolutely beautiful. I'll try to find a video and put it in the description below. But this is an awesome coin to make to a ring. One of my favorites, so I always buy 2. One to keep in the stack and one to make a ring. And I use the profits in order to buy more coins. But this is absolutely beautiful. And this right here is the obverse. I never made it a ring showing this, but I do love the border. That's a beautiful border. It looks great when you make it a ring. Okay, and one of my favorites is the peace dollar, the 1922 peace dollar. What makes this one of my favorites is the crown. I love it. It looks nice and clean, but it's very beautiful when you make it a ring. This is going to be a chunky ring as well, 90% silver. It's very durable. And I always keep the detail for the inside band. So there you have it, guys. Some of my favorite coins that I want to make rings. Yes, all of these are coins, not a rounds. But guys, if you have one coin out your stack, you can make it a ring. It's not going to be the end of the world. if you take one coin out your stack and make it a ring for a keepsake. And you can wear it just like this one here. You know, you have a beautiful 50-cent Canadian coin. Look at the detail on it. Absolutely wonderful detail, right? Take one ring out your stack and make it a ring. Okay? You can pass it down to your kids. They can say, hey, you know, my dad was a lover of coins. He collected them. He stacked them. But this is his ring that we're going to keep. Something he wore every time he searched his quarters and looked at his dimes and looked for errors and varieties. He wore his lucky coin ring. We're going to keep it as a keepsake. This is as an example. If you need one, hit your boy up. All right, guys. So these are all the coins. They are all the coins that I have that I would make rings out. Let me know which coin would you pick for your selection to make a ring out of. Okay, guys, this is JT from JT Coin Rings, where I talk coin rings and all things precious metals. Take care. I'll talk to you guys soon.